One of the customers was asking.
It's me, Bell at Pepper Guy.
Hi, Bell Pepper Guy.
Well, I was thinking we should. We could stock all kinds
Welcome
of
back
specialty
to the
items.
stream.
You know, cater to some of our more eclectic customers.
Dear sister,
How's it
we
going?
talked about this sort of thing before. We sell dry goods. More, nothing less.
Of course, Lucan, of course. I was just... well, never mind.
Good evening, and good to see ya.
Oh, welcome back, Tito. Good to see you too. I hope everyone had a good
Got something
week.
I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Got to go.
This careful cabbages is making me think of Avatar: The Last Airbender. And that guy's cabbages kept getting destroyed.
Destroy them.
Hello.
Please.
Hello, Nathan. Jim. All right, I'll attempt to destroy the cabbages. They look moderately destroyed to me. But not completely destroyed. They're highly resilient cabbages. Oops. Okay, hopefully that goes out.
LOL.
Yeah, that was pretty dangerous. I probably
Lillian.
shouldn't do that with all these thatch roofs. Hey Zig, welcome back.
Get away from me!
Well, anyways, last time I had gotten the Dragonstone. the bleak fall caves up there. And now I'm, I guess, taking it back to Whiterun to give back to that court wizard. And I think he's going to be able to know more about the dragons. Which, if I recall correctly, is how I'm going to get my dragon shot so I can like throw people off bridges and stuff. So now that it's daytime, we can actually enjoy some of the scenery. I think that bridge down there was where I originally missed the turn off to Riverwood. And kind of those steps over there were where I eventually ran into the necromancer. Saber-tooth's over there. The relaxing listening to the waterfall sounds.
Brigands I can handle, but this talk of dragons? World's gone mad, I say.
That's the last time I tried to stop by the military, but they were closed.
Oh yeah, I had kind of forgotten the theme of this playthrough, haha.
Oh yes. He helped paper maps and all. The meter has one of these like Thieves Guild signs on it.
Welcome. I'm the owner
This
and
place is
proprietor
kind of
Honeydew
dark
Meadery.
and grungy.
Take a look.
Mm-hmm. You need something to do, or you just enjoy slowing down the hard-working folk?
Thank goodness.
Man sounds kindly, but sitting alone
It's
with only
kind of
one
rude.
candle and no sun seems odd.
Yeah, and that guy was really short with me.
I like your robes. Are you a sorcerer? From the college?
This place is pretty messy, like they've just got mugs laying around and stuff. Okay, well, I'll go back to where it's sunny and cheerful. This is a much more casual walk when it's not storming.
Yes?
No waypoints, no map, no torch.
Oh my goodness. Epic Tarlar. Back to the stream. Welcome. And check out what I found. A torch. A torch of my own. It's so much better than enchanting daggers.
What kind of fire magic is that?
And I've got it just stored on my leg here. Pull it up whenever I want. Har har. I guess it's like the inherent magic of tar and pitch wrapped around a stick. This is so much fun, by the way, being able to like pull up my weapons out of their sheaths on my body.
Looks fun.
Like my handy torches just right here, strapped to my leg, and I don't have to go through any menus. Yeah, it's a blast. Bell pepper guy. There's just so many animals running around Whiterun. There must be a lot of poop.
Where my bread is long winter. I breathe now in royalty and reshape this land which is mine. You have come. You have come to hear the word of Talos. Because the so-called
That was so random
Emperor
but
is
funny.
a coward. That's right. I said coward. Oh, yes. He agreed to banish the worship of Talos at the tip of an Aldmeri sword. They called it the White Gold Concordat. Well, I call it blasphemy. A true son of the Empire would
sounds
never
angry.
have turned his back on our greatest hero. Not at any price. Well, let me tell
Yeah,
you
he's
something,
pretty
friend.
roughed up.
Cyrodiil is a long way from here, and in Skyrim, we will never forsake mighty Talos. Ah, let them come. I have no fear, for Talos is my ally, and I am his prophet. His word is upon my lips, his voice in my throat. I love, even as man, great Talos cherished. For he saw in us, in each of
Okay,
us,
well have
the
fun with
future
that.
of Skyrim, the future of Tamriel.
Gosh, she's really loud.
You see? The terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text. Perhaps dating to just after the Dragon War. If so, I could use this to cross-reference the names with other later texts.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress. My employers are anxious to have some tangible answers.
Oh, have no fear. The Jarl himself has finally taken an interest, so I'm now able to devote most of my time to this research.
Time is running, Farengar, don't forget. This isn't some theoretical question. Dragons have come back.
Yes, don't worry. Although the chance to see a living dragon up close would be tremendously rare. Now, let me show you something else I found. Very intriguing. I think your employers may be interested as well.
You have a visitor.
Bah,
I think
yes,
I
the
interrupted.
Jarl's protege. Back from Bleak Falls Barrow. You didn't die, it seems. Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way. That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim. My associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location by means she has so far declined to share with me. So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to
So
thank
pompous.
for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work. Just send me a copy when you've deciphered it.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
Aren't all wizards pompous?
So, Irileth
Har
Carson
har,
came
I
to
guess
the
so.
Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord. Tell him what you told me about the
Also,
dragon.
hi, Pilot. Draco, welcome.
We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so
A
fast in
dragon
my
deep.
life.
They
I
haven't
thought
been
it would
alive
come
in
after me,
millennia.
for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth.
I'll try again
better gather
indeed.
some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me.
There's no time to stand on ceremony, my
I'm
friend.
glad you liked the
Need your
videos.
help again.
They've been a
I
lot of
want
fun
you
to
go
make.
with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the
Yeah,
city. And
they were
please,
weird.
accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth.
So much talking.
This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
Ruiyuun.
But yeah, danger close. Can you believe it? Dragons in Skyrim. Dragons in the place that puts dragons on their door. Dragons in the place that carves their pillars into dragons.
I can't. I always wondered why our emperor was a dragonborn.
Oh, I need to hurry to keep up with her. She's really liking it. No time for a slow ride, apparently.
Also, those are dragons on doors? I thought they were
Here's the
skinks.
situation. A dragon is attacking the western watchtower.
A dragon? Now we're in for it.
You heard right. I said a dragon. I don't much care where it came from or who sent it. What I do know is that it's made the mistake of attacking Whiterun.
But Housecarl, how can we fight a dragon?
I've never seen that dialogue with Delphine.
None of us have ever seen
On my
a dragon.
playthrough,
This
I
guy's
always
mustache
went to
isn't
Bleak Falls
very
first
Nordic.
before coming to Whiterun and handed over the dragon stone immediately.
This dragon is threatening our homes, our families. Could you call yourselves Nords if you ran from this monster? Are you going to let me face this thing alone?
No, Housecarl.
Sounds very
There's more
efficient,
than
said
our honor
Q.
at stake here. Think of it. The first dragon seen in Skyrim since the last age. The glory of killing it is ours. If you're with me.
I think in my first playthrough I found
Now, what do
Bleak
you
Falls
say?
before Whiterun
Shall
2.
we go kill us a dragon?
Yeah.
Damn right. Let's move out.
That path up into the mountains is just too enticing to pass up. Also,
To be fair,
look, more
we
dragons.
draw a lot of dragons in our world too.
Detail. That's true, Tito. Maybe if we draw too many of them, they'll show up here as well.
Sounds like we should draw more of them.
And then we'll be like, I can't believe dragons have returned to
Haha,
Texas.
I'm sure that's at least some artist's plans. I haven't played any VR games with environments of this scale. It seems
A
nice.
little worried about what it'll
Drawings
be like
making
to
dragons
confront a
appear
dragon at
sounds like
night.
an eldritch horror start.
And yes, I think Skyrim as a game is perfectly suited for VR.
I know it looks bad. We've got to figure out what happened. And if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere.
Like the sense of exploration and wonder is incredible. And I'll never stop loving the scenery.
No, get back.
Last
He's
time
still
I
here somewhere.
played, I was
Walk
actually
here,
out
just
and
got
about
grabbed
during
and
a
they tried to make a run
thunderstorm,
for it.
and lightning was striking nearby.
What happened here? Where's this dragon? Quickly now!
I don't know. Kinneret, save us. Here he comes again.
Here he comes! Find cover and make every arrow count!
Save us. It's a dragon. Keep your hands to yourself. You can't defeat me. You're already dead.
I also never noticed that the game forces the first dragon encounter to be at nighttime.
Keep firing!
I'm not sure it does.
I have forgotten what happened. All those kids from the bottom.
Like I remember doing it the first time during the day. I think it was just sunset when I set out.
I usually wait at the watchtower cause people were way slow. So it was day for me.
Yeah, in this case I was the slowpoke. Not sure fire is going to be very effective against a dragon that breathes fire, but I'll give it a shot.
No!
I got torched.
No signs of any dragon right now.
I think I'll switch to my frost stick to my frost arrows this time.
Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Her sword is really cool.
Hands off!
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
Guardsman, what happened here? Where's this dragon? Quickly now!
I don't know. Kinneret, save us. Here he comes again.
Here he comes! Find cover, and make every arrow count!
Save us. It's a dragon. Time to finish this.
I have forgotten.
Don't stand a chance. Hey, watch it.
Oh goodness. Such a state. Someone. And just at someone.
Slay the dragon.
Guys, I wouldn't get so close to the dragon if I were you.
You are brave, ally.
Maybe I can take cover here. Goodness, I'm getting twitched again.
Toboggan? No!
I got him.
It's the theme song.
That's really creepy to see its eye. And yeah, that song is so good. Had guard's armor inside of it because it had someone. I don't think that music will ever not get me really pumped up though.
You're Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. That would prove it. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
What are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather used to
All
tell
right,
stories about
here
the
we go.
Dragonborn.
God, what manner of power is that?
Like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power.
That was the
You must
hairiest
be
fight
one.
I've ever been in.
What do you
And
say?
I've been in
you're
more than a few.
You're being awfully quiet.
I don't know about
Come
this
on, you're
Dragonborn business.
Tell us.
But I'm sure
Do you
glad
believe
you're
in
with
this
us.
Dragonborn business?
You better get back to White. Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely
They are all
understand.
talking over each
Now
other.
we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical Dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecar. You ain't a Nord.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That was shouting, what you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn, then.
Oh snap, mage hand.
You helped me chant indeed. I'll be able to unlock all the doors and get past all the puzzles. I really like that you can see the Dragon Monastery up there. Oh yeah, I forgot that they like shout down the mountain to summon you. That's really cool.
Congrats Rendog Pat, I'm sure trying to see a dragon during night in VR probably wasn't the easiest
but these
thing.
Nords have no love for us. They look upon us and see only thieves and smugglers.
It is a pity, but it cannot be helped.
Yeah, I'm getting better at aiming the bow though, pilot. The first time I played, I had some pretty hilarious misses up close.
What do you need?
No trouble. All we ask is to look for her. A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in
All
Rorikstead
right.
if you learn anything.
I never figured out this quest.
We're looking for a fugitive who comes from Hammerfell. A Redguard woman. She may be somewhere in this city. It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away. If you locate her, find us in Rorikstead.
So sketchy. Here's another one of those Thieves Guild signs. And such a cool detail just hidden in the world. I always get excited when I spot them. Oh, also their hold is called Dragon's Reach. So we're in Dragon's Reach, with the dragons on the door and the dragons on the gate. And the dragon head over the throne.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there? I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that. Dragonborn? What do you know about the Dragonborn?
Not much, since I'm just like a wood elf.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you. Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift. The Greybeards.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Admora.
Rangar, calm yourself.
You really are.
What does any of this Nord nonsense have
Skyrim
to
needs
do
you.
with
Go to High Hrothgar. Talk to the Greybeards.
I don't see any signs of her being this, what, Dragonborn?
Not nonsense. Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenich.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with her?
That's the Greybeards'
Well,
business,
time to go get my
not
dragon
ours.
shouts.
Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who
So
are
that
you
I can hurl people off the mountain.
better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor.
He's got
I
the
am
dragon on his throne.
To climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. Don't. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, so I guess I need to get a High Hrothgar then. I don't actually remember which side of the mountain the path starts on.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
But I don't remember seeing anything on the road to Riverwood.
Which house are you thinking of getting, Breeze Home, or somewhere else? I'm a hoarder when it comes to Bethesda games.
Pilot, I'm gonna need a house too, with all the dragon bones and stuff I'm hauling around.
Farewell.
I kind of think. I think there's a house in Winterhold you can get. Pretty cool sense. The part that I'm most excited to get to is Winterhold. Like, my plan is to wrap things up and high Hrothgar. And then travel up to Winterhold. There's the College of Magic up there, but I'm most excited to just enjoy the pretty scenery. Like, I really like seeing the ice and the snow and the auroras. Also, I totally just blew off Lydia. I just realized. But that's okay. I kind of like to travel by myself.
I always get one of Eleonora's house mods. There will be plenty more hearts to break.
You know, ZQ, maybe one of those mods actually is installed. There is so many mods, I have a hard time keeping track of them all. And you're right, Pizza Smith, I will lead a trail of broken hearts behind me. Also, welcome back to the stream. I'm so glad you're able to come hang out.
I am here for the
Okay,
fireballs.
so I'm going to try taking this road here around the north of the mountain. Yes, the fireballs. You are a true wizard. We really need to go sing more karaoke. Also check out my fire action knock. They're my good friend.
That would be a fun time. You can bring your fire Atronak.
That would make karaoke pretty lit. Get it? I should actually see if any of these signs tell me how to get to High Hrothgar. Doesn't look like it. Which is up there though? Torches up there. So maybe this is the path.
Yo whoa. Linux Wave, what's our current destination?
Oh hey, 4-core, welcome back. Okay, so I just finished fighting the dragon over at the guard tower. So now I've gotten the summons to High Hrothgar at the top of the throat of the world. So I'm trying to get to the top of this mountain.
Got to the city left of the mountain? We must ascend High Hrothgar and show off our fireballs in exchange for new ways to yell at all sorts of creatures. Go asterisk.
Indeed. Yell at things and send them flying in comedic ways. And I don't actually remember where the path is to High Hrothgar, but I don't remember seeing it in Riverwood. So I'm kind of just going on an adventure right now to try to find it.
Never should have come here.
That bandit had a note on him. Guess the bandit was being kind of a jerk. which I guess isn't terribly surprising for a bandit. Seems like fire is a pretty effective way to deal with these people.
Hired bandits already out for your bounty?
Oh,
Look
also
who's
fun
popular.
for her, I just remembered. You were curious about a modulus, so I'll try not to forget this time to link it. And yeah, I even already had a Dark Brotherhood bounty hunter. Or rather, assassin. I don't think this is the path up to the mountain, but I'll check it out anyways.
Who's that? Rodolphe? That you? Boss was looking for you, said he'd be up at the summit. Better not keep him waiting.
Oh, they mentioned the summit. Although I'm not sure how he mistook me for a relief when I definitely don't have a voice like Reload. Because empty. The book is.
So, you win?
Yeah.
Huh?
We can't have that. Huh?
Yikes. She almost got me. But not quite. I made pretty quick work of those ones. This is a lot different with it, but then when I was too low of a level and kept getting chased out of caves. Think I'm going to have to drop some of these random weapons that I don't really use. Not really sure why all these bandits are just carrying around ironing gets in their pockets. Like that seems very inconvenient.
It wouldn't take a very big ingot to be very heavy.
I know. Just like a big chunk of metal in your pocket. That doesn't even do anything.
Is someone there?
Oh dear. Tell us some questionable aim on my part. All right, let's see what his journal said. Lastly, just bandit stuff so far. I guess he was planning to train a wolf. Unfortunately, I think this is a dead end. Hope that doesn't hit anyone. But yeah, I don't think this is the way to High Hrothgar. Wolf? Alright, I'm going to let it go and then run away. Because it would be mean to leave it alone in the cave or it would starve.
Oh my dog.
Oh, my dog indeed. Oh, so higher, rogue. I hope you're having a pleasant Sunday. And you're just someone Fall didn't show in my hut. It was full air. Thanks. Solary.
It's not too bad.
That's good. Yeah, sometimes having things be just okay is enough. I can sometimes fall into the trap myself of always
Right.
wanting things to be incredible
wait for
and
holiday
getting
break,
down
though.
if things are just okay. Oh heck yeah. Holiday break is so much fun. Do you have any finals before then? I'll say I've got a good feeling that this is probably the road up to High Hrothgar. There is a cairn by the road. And we can see High Hrothgar from here.
When the bandits locked me in here / it came quite as a shock / but then this wood elf came and freed me / oh my dog. I'm not in school anymore. I mean break from the job, haha.
Oh, I got your rogue. Yeah, I have about a week up coming up too. Off rather. And that's right, ZQ. This would have helped the dog. Sorry, I've got like a hair stuck in my headset, and it's kind of annoying. Okay, there we go. Now I can put my hands back on. But yeah,
Detachable
I hope
heads
your
sound
time
handy.
off work ends up being very relaxing. Oh yes, but also a little creepy when like my arms stretch really far. Goodness, just look at the mist over the mountains there. That must be these mountains here. Which means past those mountains is Winterhold and Winterhold. Or probably Windhelmet. Looks like there is another mountain range between here and Winterhold. Not really sure what that building is though. Like it's north of the river a bit. But I don't really see anything on my map. It's not as far as the lake, so I don't think it's Windhelm. So I'm really not sure what that thing is. I'll just have to walk there if I want to find out, I guess.
OMG, your render distance is insane.
Oh gosh, the
Looks like
text-to-speech off when I
Where
clicked
you
into
headed?
the other tab.
Is that the Mage
Oops.
College?
So yeah, of course the render distance. Insanity. And I don't think it's the
Mage
major
College might
college.
be behind some mountains from this POV.
Yeah, I think so, because the major college is like right on the coast. Like it's falling off into the ocean, practically.
It hangs off a cliff, lol.
Yep. Yeah, some kind of magic problem happened. I think. Just doubling back to make sure I didn't miss the second path that went further out. It doesn't look like it though. That's it. No, I don't think I can go up that. So I have to keep following this path even though it's starting to go down. I dimly remember there being like some houses and a small bridge at the start of the path that goes up the throat of the mountain. But I don't think my map specifies. That's okay though, because I'm really enjoying the scenery.
Oh yeah, I just remembered there's something about having to read the stones in order or something, right? AHH, that's west of Ripton, right? The stones in the path, I mean.
Oh, here comes the thunderstorm. Gosh, the flick at that view. It's so pretty. I really love this.
Makes me want to go hiking.
Yeah, trip, that's what's so great about Skyrim, is I can go hiking without having to actually get rained on. Also welcome to the stream trip. I hope you're having a good Sunday. And I hope you're enjoying these, like really nice thunder sounds in this really pretty scenery.
Hello. Yes, it's good, just lots of work or good background for that. Hope yours is going good as well.
I'm having a good time. And I'm really glad I can add some a pleasant dimension to your work.
Yeah, 3 I found you through YouTube and really liked your vid on being non-binary and talking I related a lot.
Oh, I'm really glad you found it relatable. Yeah, I'm really happy in hindsight about how that turned out.
I remember that from the main guild quest in Morrowind.
Oh my goodness. CQ, do you remember what it's about? It had such a weird name that I thought about reading it, but I decided I wanted to spend more time in the thunderstorm instead of reading.
I like that they keep building on the lore from the old games, including the books.
Oh yeah, this is it. This is the buildings and the bridge that I remember.
Ivarstead.
Yeah, Elder Scrolls has a lot of lore on turns out.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Building an entire mythology over decades is pretty neat.
I remember just digging through the Elder Scrolls wiki and being amazed about like all of the long timeline.
I think it's a collection of stories about the Dwemer. The mage lady in Aldirun needed it for her Dwemer research.
Oh, gotcha. So this is interesting to see what's actually inside these structures. They're like burial places where they prepare the dead, I guess. And yeah, I think a lot of people like the part of the lore where I think the Argonians invade Oblivion or something like that. Also, gosh, just look at those aspen trees. They're so pretty.
Anything I can get you, just let me know. If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted. The Greybeards are a solitary lot. I don't think they've ever ventured outside their monastery. We get the occasional pilgrim passing through here on their
I
way
guess
to
their
the summit,
barrow's haunted.
but almost all of them have returned disappointed.
Also, he's selling a map.
Of
That's
course.
helpful. Yeah, I'll take a map.
There ain't much more to tell.
Apparently it's a map of the
You
rift.
should stay away. Look, I've seen one of the spirits with my very own eyes. When it glared at me, I swear it burned right through my soul. Fortunately, they seem to be sticking to the barrow. I think they're guarding it. Certainly isn't helping my business any. Who'd want to rent a room anywhere near a haunted barrow? If you think there's anything you can do, be my guest. If you're headed up to the monastery, watch your step. It's a long way down.
I think I saw it again. That's ghost.
Is it absolutely
Over by the
necessary for you to
barrows.
bother me right now?
That thing's evil, Lindley. I told you to keep away from there.
I'm sorry. I was curious. I didn't believe the stories. I won't.
Yeah, the rift is really pretty, even in vanilla Skyrim. And it's even prettier with the Flora Overhaul mod.
Yeah, I can't get over how beautiful Skyrim is. And being here in VR is just so neat. Like it's really, enamoring. And it makes me so happy that people worked so hard on making such a beautiful world like this. And then worked hard on mods to make it even more beautiful.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clifford?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Rockgar. The path isn't
Greybeard's expecting some supplies.
and then made VR headset so I can enjoy it. With two eyes.
I like your robes. Are you a sorcerer? From the college? I always thought it was odd that there's a layer of thick clouds covering the peak of the mountain above the monastery. Not sure what's up there, but I bet the Greybeards know. My father taught me an important lesson many years ago. He said, Gwilyn, you have the whole world before you. Go out and experience it. Be whatever you want to be. So I took his advice, and here I am. This life might not look like much to you, but I'm content. And isn't that all that matters? Have yourself a great day.
Gosh, Gwilyn is winning at life. So wholesome.
He just a happy lil guy. Really,
Just a
it's
happy little
heartwarming.
guy, indeed, Trip. Oh gosh, that's so scary, spider. Well, time to torch it. Man, that thing really, honestly gave me the spooks. Like just seeing all those legs climbing out over a stone. So I wonder if anyone's actually counted how many stars there are. Feel like someone has to have done it. And I bet there's less than 7,000.
I love them. Poor guys get a bad rap.
You love the spiders, Rogue.
50.
Keep an
Source.
eye out for wolves.
Am American.
If you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar. Aye.
LOL.
Har har. Yeah.
Spiders are friends.
Being an American qualifies one to make many judgments about the world. Oh no. So welcome to the stream listen. Actually, I always say listen. But I think it's list on we, is that right? And yeah, Rogue, I do try to leave spiders alone in my house, even though I'm afraid of them.
Like listen portmanteau D with ennui.
Like, I figure they'll eat bugs that I don't like, so as long as they leave me alone, I try to leave them alone.
BC it means a listless list.
Okay. Yeah. Listen, ennui.
True.
Oh my god. A list. That is so incredible. That's such a clever name.
I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I wonder what it means. I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way.
That alliteration.
He was acting like his cold, which makes sense considering his lack of clothes.
They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials, but not to make conversation.
Oh, this is actually really interesting. I hadn't really thought of Skyrim being about it being a game about voice. But I guess it really is, huh? So I guess starting out in the early world, there were dragons and there were people who had no voice. And they didn't have a text-to-speech either. I'm going to guess the fire is effective against the ice serpent. Oh, actually, it turned out the ice serpent was effective against me.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clip?
That's okay. I'll hurry.
Sure what's up there.
Hurry up this time.
What if it freezes your fire?
Hello, my friend. My father taught me an important lesson. Aren't the graybeards expecting some surprise?
Honestly, I'm not certain.
What if my fire melts? It's freezing up my fire.
It was an ice drop. But there's no stopping them.
An ice tray. Goodness.
Then all is frost.
Welcome back, Angel.
Hee.
Angelic jelly.
I seemed not a wave.
Har har. Those are a lot of silly puns. That makes me happy. Anyways, I really like the design of those frost serpents. I think they are really cool. Hi, hi. Hi.
Keep an eye out for... I did. Strange. I like to spend time. There some folk who make the trip need them food or other essentials, but not to make conversation.
Right. I think I'm all caught up now. There we go, torched it.
Nice.
I guess they are called ice wraiths.
And you turned him into a puddle.
Yep, not to die. 3. Melted the ice wraith. Psychars sensed the dragons had voices. They were able to, deal with the people. And since having a voice is a powerful thing.
Sticks and stones and all that. In the German translation they're called as Geist, which is really fun to say.
Taste. Ice. Geist.
Being a dragon would be so cool.
And yeah, sticks and stones may break my bones, but in Skyrim world, words can hurl me off the mountain, which can break like all of my bones at the same time. Oh my goodness, I know. Trip and listen. Can you imagine? Just like being able to fly. And I bet dragons don't get terribly cold, or else they wouldn't be able to fly so high. So you could just like explore mountains like this all the time if you wanted.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar. I was just outside Iverstead when it happened. It's an exciting moment. Nothing like this has happened in centuries. Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer
It
to
used
leave
to
it
be
at
a
that,
really
if you
common
don't
recurring
mind.
theme in my dreams, flying. I don't think dragons can use computers though, so that might be limiting.
Walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years.
Some dragons have human forms. Maybe we just have to make bigger,
something?
stronger computers.
That's an interesting point.
I'd love have cool scales like shiny fish scales. Excalti have
If
my
I
big
was a
mountain
dragon
home.
to fly like in a dream. I would need like a really big VR headset or a humanoid. Humanoid form. That's pretty cool though, Tito. I don't think I've ever had a flying dream.
Oh, to be a towering flying monster. Guarding my riches in the most menacing looking mountain in the lands. It'd be fun to do in real life, but I worry I'm not sturdy enough for the landing part, haha.
Oh gosh, you're right. Yeah, you'd have to be like those gymnasts who can stick a landing. That's like a lot of pounds. Looks like fire is pretty effective against frost trolls.
Maybe just make a real big stack of mattresses.
Honestly, being able to shoot like gouts of flame from your hand is pretty effective against a lot of things.
I have only had one flying dream when I lucid dreamed, but that was it. I rode the Firebird from the Kirby game.
Whoa, that's a pretty awesome lucid dream. And yeah, Rogue, that actually reminds me of a necromancer that I was playing once.
I sometimes feel
And
there's a
like,
bias in
she
favor
made
of fire
friends with the
because we
dragon
understand
and had to
fire
help
well
it learn
compared
how to
other
land
things,
with mattresses.
even if we are not a scientist. Ha ha ha, if it works it works.
I think that's true,
Are you saying
Tito.
the princess and the P
I
doctrine
think
is a
that we
valid
do have
dragon
an
training
innate sense
method?
of attachment to fire. Like,
I don't know what kind of creature is weak to
if it's
electricity.
ever been dark and you've sat by the fireplace, asterisk, 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 asterisk. I'm not sure what it thought, I said. But you know, the soothing
Bleak
pops
Falls.
and hisses the
At
fire
Angelic
makes.
_Jeliv2, that's exactly what I thought of Oswell LMAO. LUL.
Oh, yikes.
It's such a big part of our
Was
lives,
in a tight spot
even
there for
in
a
this
second.
modern day, but also historically. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I guess that is Bleak Falls, huh? That's so cool.
Can your fire reach Bleak Falls from here?
And yeah, like even in modern life I have, you know, a gas-powered furnace and water heater, so there is a little flame
God, you're
inside
gonna
my
sell me
house.
Skyrim at this rate.
And that little flame ignites the gas which warms my house. So even now I'm dependent on fire to keep warm. And oh goodness, Tito, if you haven't
OMG,
played Skyrim
Skyrim turned
yet,
12
you
last
might have a
month.
really exciting adventure ahead of you. Wow. Total years. That's wild. I remember playing it the day that it came out. I'm with my brother, actually. That was a really fun day.
I'm a little cold on RPGs in my adult life because of length and grinding, but just messing around in this looks like it'd be nice.
Yeah, I get that. Like. I kind of tried playing World of Warcraft Season at Discovery, but then I just remembered how many hours of grinding. And I didn't feel like doing it. Skyrim here, though, feels a lot less rushed. Like, I kind of feel like I'm just going on a nice walk in the woods and there's no hurry to, you know, finish any particular objective.
City of Heroes was my MMO, but it
That's
died,
right.
and a couple years
Run
ago
all the
private
way down
servers
there.
opened up for it, and trying to go back was too much. Nice weather too. Without fast traveling, it kind of can't be rushed.
City of Heroes.
Yes. That walk in the woods mood is so good.
I never got too deep into it. And yeah, without fast travel, if you're rushing to, like, get to a certain point, you just make yourself miserable. And if you don't fast travel, or if you do fast travel, then I feel like it's really easy to get sucked into trying to just finish the next objective. Like just teleporting to the next waypoint, doing the thing and getting the next waypoint.
Nice sunset.
And never really stopping to like,
Just immortal
notice the
Time Lord
sunset from the
things.
top of the throat of the world. Oh yeah, rogue, you called it. Like just the sound of the music and the wind
There's
and
a
the
video
sunset
about
and the
many maps
scenery.
being too good. I've been meaning to watch that. I think probably ruminates on this.
Oh yes, yes, I think I know the video. Game Maker's Toolkit also does one titled Follow the Dotted Line about many maps and waypoints. And those kinds of things really resonate with my experiences gaming.
Yeah, I've started disabling HUDs to enjoy the experience of getting lost. Oh, I think I watched that one. It's from a couple years ago, right?
Yeah, a couple years ago.
Me too. I always turn off the compass HUD in Bethesda games.
That's so cool sequel. This is my first time playing with Bethesda game without the compass. And I'm really glad I am. Hands down, you can see the wind kicking up the snow here. Now that the sun is down,
Bumbling around with a map with no location tracking is always amazing.
is also pretty.
Does Tez universe have a galaxy? Does it have a name? Imagine you keep stealing the food offerings from there long enough and the graybeards just starve to death.
Oh my goodness, jelly. Maybe they just yell at you and explode you.
I forget the universe name, but the planet in Elder Scrolls
Really
is there.
interesting question, Rogue. I don't know the answer.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age. We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Oops.
Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master
God, just
Anvil.
thinking about the greater reaches of Tez lore is harrowing.
Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
Yer go so deep.
We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you. You are not the first. There have been many
I
of
think
the
the
dragon
universe
blood
is Mundus.
since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know.
Mundus.
You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
Yer, that was on some of the tablets up here.
You have shown that you are
Yeah, that's what I
Dragonborn.
just read too.
You have the inborn gift. But, do you have the... Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Droll, the second word in unrelenting force. Droll means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply.
Man, imagine having such a powerful voice. You just like hurl words into stone.
Apparently the universe that Mundus is in is called Orbis.
You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts.
Orbits.
As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge
Orbis.
directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of role. Now, let us see how quickly you can master your new thum. Use your to strike the targets as they appear. Well done. Again.
Very important Skyrim skill.
You learn quickly. Once more.
Asrada.
Impressive.
If you
Your
throw her
thum
there.
is precise. You show great promise, Dragon. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Boy.
The way they're describing the relations between the different things kind of reminds me of the DC multiverse map.
Oh gosh.
I think I might have come to the conclusion
Comic
that the Orbis
universes.
and Mundus were the same thing. But I guess not.
We will now see how you learn a completely new shout. Master Bori will teach you Wool, which means whirlwind. Wool. You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thum. Approach Master Now we will see how quickly you can master a new shout. Master Wool.
Sometimes I think about getting into reading comics. It seems like they'd be a really fun adventure. The comic store near me is really nice.
Demonstrate whirlwind sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori. Rex. Now it's your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes. Stand next to me. Prepare your whirlwind sprint. Master Bori will give the signal. Your quick mastery of a new thum is...
Just don't get overwhelmed like I did when I tried keeping track of all the different storylines.
see it for myself. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengrad.
Motion sickness shout
Remain
LOL.
true to the way of the voice. You will return. No doubt, the appearance of a dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your
Yeah,
path will
I'm
be
pretty
clear.
lucky I've gotten over the motion sickness.
There is indeed much that we know that you do not. That does not mean that you are ready to understand it. Do not let your easy
And I get
mastery
what
of
you're
the
saying,
voice
Charlie.
tempt you into the arrogance
Like
of
comic
power.
lore is so endless.
That has been the downfall of many dragonborn before you.
And can be pretty overwhelming.
Dragons have always been able to shout. Language is intrinsic to their very being. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing or speaking. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, the goddess Kinnereth granted us the ability to speak as dragons do. For most people, long years of training are required to learn even the simplest shout. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost without effort. 5. Our leader, Parthenax, lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world. When your voice can open the path, you will know you are ready to speak to him. Breath and focus.
I love this music so much. Oh yeah, yikes.
I feel like there's a shout that just gives people motion sickness in game. Oh. LOL.
We will now see how you
Thickness shadows are active hostility.
Master Bori will teach you Wold, which means whirlwind. Wold.
Let's shout as an act of hostility. Sounds very scary.
You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thum. Approach Master Bori and he will gift you his knowledge of Wold.
You know, I really thought the wind up there would just, like, stop me instead of kill me.
Ah yes, wap the Thursday fumes Dragonborn.
Master Wolfgar will demonstrate whirlwind sprint. Then it will be...
Yes, waft for the thumb.
Master Bori.
Is the HUD damage turned off?
Like we're back in lab.
Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate.
Yeah, your enthusiasm didn't seem fitting to the result.
And I have my health bar, but it's hidden under my wrist.
Is this your best effort? Again.
I just had butted the gate.
Reminds me of heart monitor watches.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Your quick mastery
Got
of a
my
new
Fitbit
thum
right
is
here.
Show that gate who's boss.
astonishing. You are now ready. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient
I think that
fane
gate
of
showed my face.
Remain
Who's
true
boss?
to the way of the voice. You will return.
Okay, I'll make a quick save this time. Okay, now I guess I can't just sit through there.
Think you need another shout for that one.
Yeah, I think that's the way to the peak.
Breath and focus. Your training proceeds well, Dragonborn. Sky, he was a great war leader of the ancient Nord, a master of the voice and tongue. Breath and focus.
Okay, so I guess I'm looking for a tomb then. And it's not up here.
What if that's how we entered building, just fade from reality? IRL I mean.
Maybe it is and we just never noticed.
Disassembled atom by atom and reassembled on the other side.
Like
oh
a Star
no,
Trek
we're unable to remember
teleporter.
the loading screens.
Yeah, your brain's just like turned off all your loading.
I bet all the good info IRL is in the loading screen tips too.
Oh man, the loading screen that just like explains to you all the things he wondered about. Like the loading screens. Just like okay, here's what to say during this drop interview.
I feel like they also have random phrases ranging from like, be gay do crime, to live laugh love.
Hilarious if the loading screen said be gay do crime.
Hell yeah. I needed to hear one of those two about 20 years earlier in my life, haha.
Yeah, for real. Okay, what's this tomb called that I'm looking for?
You wouldn't download a
It's in
card.
Ustengrav. In the marshes outside Morthal. Gosh, I think that means I have to go all the way down the mountain again.
I think us and Grav is the tomb. Time to see if you can fly
Flicking
like a
if
dragon.
I can see Morthal here. I don't see it on that map. I know that like this area gets kind of marshy. Oh, there's more thal. I found it. All right, so I'm here. And I'm going to have to get up here.
That's a bit of a
We'll
trek.
probably have to buy a map in Northward to find the tomb. He has, especially since I'm going to have to go down 7,000 steps. And then once I get the horn, I'm going to have to walk all the way back up. So it's a good thing. It's a really pretty walk.
Definitely reaching that daily step quota with that. Get those 21,000 steps in.
Yeah, those 21,000 stairs, no less. But I think that's a bit more than I have time for today. But that's okay, because I think that this is a really good place to leave off. I made it back from Bleak Falls with the Dragonstone. I killed a dragon.
Oh goodness, we've been here 2 hours. How did that happen? LOL, that's awesome.
And now I made it up to the top of the third of the world. And my goodness, Tito, I know. The time, just like flew by, it was so wonderful. Like that was
Not like
really
this.
pleasant. I'm really having such a great experience playing Skyrim.
Good progress.
And I'm so glad that you're here too to hang out. It makes it a lot of fun to have other people to appreciate this with.
Definitely making me want to play it in VR myself once I get a headset.
But anyways, yeah, I'm hungry
Okay,
and my
time
stomach
really flew
is
by.
telling me that it's time
Thanks
to put down
everyone.
the game.
It was awesome to listen to some Skyrim, while I did some stuff on the PC. Yeah. I probably wouldn't be able to play VR that long myself, LOL.
Yeah, I'm really glad you enjoyed yourself, Redania.
Next
Rodlow
time,
Vienna.
Tomb Raider featuring A_Lillian_. All y'all, take care.
Yeah, next time Tomb
I
Raider
seemed
edition.
not a wave, I seemed not a wave. Catch you all next time. Thanks for the stream.
Great.
Oh
I'm
my
really
God.
looking forward to it. Should be back on Tuesday at the same time. Okay. Bye.
Good night and goodbye.